Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a lovely day. It's really hot here today, which is why my hair is just shoved back and I've got sunglasses in my head and I look like I'm wearing nothing, but it's just I'm wearing a strapless top because yeah, it's really hot. Today I'm doing another baby names video. If you've watched my channel recently, you will have seen a few of these because I do have a slight obsession with baby names. I have 2 children at the moment. We don't know if we're gonna have a third, but I keep a list of baby names on my phone just in case. And yeah, it's just something I just love thinking about. So I'm doing quite a few videos on baby names. I will put a link to some of the other ones below if you want to check them out. And last week I did a celebrity inspired baby girl's name video. So today I'm following that one up with my celeb inspired baby boys names. Some of them you may find a little bit weird. They're maybe a wee bit way out there, but yeah, just bear with me and let me know at the end what you think. Right, let's get into this. So the first name is the name Kellan. That's spelled K-E-L-L-A-N. And if you are a fan of Twilight, then I'm sure you will know this name already because of course one of the main characters was played by Kellan Lutz. So he's really the reason that this name is on my list. I just think it's a really nice name. I only heard of it because of Kellan Lutz. He's not too bad to look at, but also the name actually has some, oh, my sunglasses are falling off. But also I really like sort of the origin of the name and the meaning of the name. So it basically is German in origin, but it has an Irish spirit. That's what it says when I googled it, so I'm not totally sure what that means, but that makes me like it. Kellan is in the top 500 names, so it is fairly popular. That's in the US, I think. It means powerful or bright-headed, and some refer to it as mighty warrior. So if you're looking for a strong name for a boy, then maybe that is one that you like. Okay, the next celeb inspired baby name is the name Hendrix, which of course is inspired by the musical legend Jimi Hendrix. I think this is just a very like funky name for a boy. I think you do have to be a certain person to get away with having your little boy called Hendrix, but I could just imagine him being like a little cool dude. I like that it ends with an X because it's just something a little bit more unique. So yeah, maybe you like the name Hendrix. Next is the name Ashton, so that's A-S-H-T-O-N, and of course I guess most people know the name because of Ashton Kutcher. It did actually used to be more popular as a girl's name, so apparently in the 80s and 90s it was more popular for girls, but after Ashton Kutcher, it's not an easy name to say, became more famous, then it became more popular for boys as well. I personally prefer it for a boy's name, but it's quite cute for a girl as well, so maybe you prefer it for a girl. It's derived from a place name meaning ash tree town, so Ashton, that kind of makes sense. Next on my list is the name Bowie or Bowie. I'm not sure what way you want to pronounce it. I would probably say Bowie, but I know other people say Bowie, so Bowie, Bowie, whatever you want to go with, spelled B-O-W-I-E. And yes, I think everyone knows that that is inspired by the wonderful David Bowie, who passed away unfortunately last year. But I know he has lots of fans around the world. So if you're maybe a fan of David Bowie and his music, then this might be a cool name for your little boy. And it's actually really popular with a few celebs as well, because Take That's Hard Donald or Howard Donald, his little boy's called Bowie. Zoe Saldana, her, I think a little boy's called Bowie, and also a couple from Charlie Webb and her boyfriend, whose name I can't think of, Matt Wolfenden from Emmerdale, their little boy is also called Bowie. So it's a very popular name among celebs. I think it's really cute for a little boy. And yeah, if you, as I said, if you're a fan of David Bowie, then maybe it's a name that you would like yourself. Next is the name Jackson, and I'm sure you can probably all guess that that's inspired by Michael Jackson, or in fact really any of the Jackson 5. And yeah, you of course would spell it J-A-C-K-S-O-N, although I have heard people call their little boys Jackson with an X, so J-A-X-O-N. But in order with being in keeping with the Jackson 5 and Michael Jackson, then you would spell it J-A-C-K-S-O-N. And I know that this is actually quite a popular name at the moment. Emily Norris, the lovely vlogger who I know, and her little boy Jackson is so cute. Yeah, he is gorgeous, and yeah, she's named her little boy Jackson, and I've heard it used a few times recently. I think it's a really nice name, very sort of trendy. It's popular but not too popular yet, so it's quite a nice one if you're wanting maybe something a little bit different but you like names with the J, or maybe you're just a big fan of Michael Jackson. Okay, now this name is really, you have to be, I don't know, some kind of rock star or something for this name, but I love it actually, and it's the name Axl, A-X-L. So if you're a Guns N' Roses fan, you will know this name already because Axl Rose is of course the lead singer. And also Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas, or she's now a solo artist, and her husband Josh Duhamel, or however you pronounce his surname, their little boy is called Axl, and it really suits him actually. When you see him, I'm like, that's a really cool name for you. And also someone like Fergie can totally get away with calling their child Axl. I'm not sure I could, but I still really like the name. The next one is one that I've not actually heard before, but I thought it's maybe quite a cool name, especially if you are a fan of this guy who seems to be huge at the moment. He's everywhere, and the name is Sheeran, S-H-E-E-R-A-N, after of course Ed Sheeran. I just think it's actually a really cool and different name. I've not heard anyone called that. Have you guys heard anyone called Sheeran? If you have, let me know. Or is it a name that you would maybe think of calling your baby? Because maybe are you a fan of Ed Sheeran, or is one of his songs, like, does it have some sort of meaning for you or you and your partner? Or maybe your baby was conceived to Ed Sheeran, you never know. But yeah, that's one that's, I'm just throwing out there. It's maybe a bit random, but yeah, there's the name Sheeran. Right, I've mentioned a lot of sort of musically inspired celeb baby names, but now it's more of an actor, so it's the name Orlando. And yeah, you probably would already know Orlando Bloom. Before him, I'd not really heard of the name actually, apart from obviously the Florida city. But apart from that, I didn't know of the name Orlando as a name for a child. But I think it's something really different, and it's actually Spanish in origin. Let me see, it means famous land in Spanish. So maybe if you're looking for a Spanish inspired name, or if you just, you know, like Orlando Bloom, then that's one that you can add to your list. Okay, so the next celebrity inspired baby boy's name is the name Phoenix. So that's actually after a couple of actors who were brothers. So there's Joaquin Phoenix and of course River Phoenix, who unfortunately passed away in 1993, but he's still known because he was in a number of films, including Stand By Me, which is just a classic. So even years down the line, people are still watching that film. I love the name River Phoenix. I love River as a name, but you will see that in my other videos. I've mentioned that name before, but I think Phoenix is also a really, really cool name for a boy. So yeah, Phoenix is next one on my list. And the final name on my celebrity inspired baby boys names is the name Bear. You'll probably know the name from the adventure Bear Grylls. And also recently Cheryl Cole and Liam Payne have, no, she's not Cheryl Cole anymore, sure, she's not just Cheryl, it's just Cheryl. Cheryl and Liam called their baby Bear. I also know that the lovely vlogger Jess Avey, her little boy, his middle name is Bear, he's called Jensen Bear. I think that's really, really cute. So yeah, it's, I just think, quite a sweet name for a boy. You could just imagine them as a little baby, a little bear. But yeah, maybe that's a name that you like. Do you think it's maybe a little bit too way out there, or is it a name that you love? So those are some celebrity inspired baby boy names. You may have thought some were just a little bit out there and a bit crazy, or maybe you loved some of them, but let me know what you thought. Or are any of your children called those names? I'd love to hear that as well. Or do you like Sheeran? Do you now think you might call your child Sheeran, or am I just weird? But yeah, let me know any of your thoughts, leave comments below. Also let me know if there are any other baby name videos you'd like me to do. Maybe would you like Grecian baby names or Italian baby boys names or anything? Just give me some inspiration. I'm happy to do some others because, as I said, love thinking about baby names. So yeah, I hope you're well. I will be back very soon with another video. Till then, take care. Bye.